What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the last game of the day for the Saturday slate on DraftKings for the Call of Duty League Stage 3 Week 2. This game is going to be between the New York Subliners and the Seattle Surge, and let me tell you something. I do have strong feelings about this match, and I do feel like we are going to see the odds reflected here by Bovada for New York Subliners at a minus 275 come to fruition. I know the over is at 4.5 at a minus 225. The under is 4.5 is minus 225, and I do think that this game is going to be a 3-0 by the New York Subliners. And my reasoning behind this is that Seattle Surge has not looked good at all. They are, I would say, one of the only teams in the lower quarter of the lower half, what would I say, lower fourth of the leaderboards that hasn't made a change to their squad so far this season. And they've had a couple games here and there where they've won and stuff, but they are literally one of the worst teams right now in the CDL. The only team that has a bad record, worse than theirs, is the London Royal Ravens. But Seattle Surge is not a good team. I do feel like that right now. If they lose this game against the New York Subliners, they are going to drop somebody, if not multiple people, and I am assuming that they know this. I really do feel like the New York Subliners lost to the London Royal Ravens last game, but I do think that was like not. It was. I think it was a fluke. I don't think it was. The London Royal Ravens have a better squad than they did before. In the previous stages, but I just think that New York Subliners, they kind of fucked up in a couple games. As you can see here, they got 3-0'd in the control, and they got 6-2'd in the S&D. Both these games, they basically like threw. They won the hardpoint safe and sound. As you can see here, they won both the hard points, 250 to 181 and 250 to 192. So in the hard point, they were solid. And in the search and destroys, they failed. I do think that they are a better search and destroy team than the Seattle Surge, and a better hardpoint team, and 100% sure a better control team. If I'm not mistaken, I think Seattle Surge has the worst control record in the league. I might be, I'm not sure if that's accurate, but I think I heard that. I would have to check, but I do think that the Seattle Surge is going to lose in a 3-0 fashion by the New York Subliners today. And with that being said, I'm not going to be targeting anybody in the Seattle Surge's corner. I feel like this match might just go 3-0. If not, it goes 3-1, but I really don't see it going past anything. I don't see New York Subliners missing a map here. They're going to step on the gas, and with this new addition, with this guy Hydra, who is an absolute monster, I do not see a 3-0 not happening, to be honest. With a team like the Seattle Surge struggling as hard as they have been in the recent games, I do feel like a change is imminent for them, and it's going to come probably after this match if they can't secure a win against the New York Subliners. So with that being said, on the New York Subliners side, my favorite player is automatically Hydra. We've seen what this guy can do for 2 games already, and he posted monster numbers in a loss. And he posted a decent amount of fantasy points yesterday in the game against the London Royal Ravens. As you can see, it went 3-2, so they had a good amount of time to play. He posted 106 fantasy points in this game with London, against London. Asim didn't do too great, and neither did Mac, but him and Clayster did pretty well. And this team is just super way better with Hydra. I know they lost against the London Royal Ravens, but I do think that was not you know, accurate an accurate way to gauge this team. New York Subliners are a very good team, and now with Hydra, I really do think they have upgraded. My favorite player is Hydra. My second favorite player here is Mac, because Mac at 7,600 might provide a good value if New York Subliners 3-0 and get those extra 40 points for each player. Mac can get you a decent amount of points at 7,600, to whereas an extra 40 points would well over put him 100 fantasy points and make him a key player to have in any of your lineups to cash, specifically in cash games. Hydra and Mac are my favorite ones, and then I would say Clayster and Asim, just because Clayster is a little bit cheaper than Asim, and he has a good amount of upside as well. Clayster is a beast. The New York team position at 3,200 is a must-have. There are other couple must-have teams here, but I really do think that this team is very, very good. As you can see here, Hydra 28 and 15 in this first game. Mac had 18 and 18. Clayster had 25 and 20, and Asim had 20 and 21 in the first hardpoint that they lost against London Royal Ravens. I really don't see Seattle taking a game from them, but we're gonna have to see. Yeah, those are my thoughts on this specific game. I really do think 3-0 New York Subliners. Yeah, I really don't think that Seattle Surge can stand up to this team. They're probably going to make a switch with one of their players after this weekend. With that being said, I do, appreciate it if you guys leave a like or a dislike if you don't like the content. If you like the content, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to give suggestions on how I should make the channel better. This channel is just starting. If you see this far into the video, I'm going to be providing a lot of esports and daily fantasy content and regular fantasy content for many applications, all the esport applications that provide esports betting, or just fantasy leagues in the esports realm, including but not limited to Call of Duty. I am planning on expanding the esports that I support on this channel in the near future for various esports and other types of FPSs. But yeah, if you guys like the content, if you like the idea of this channel, providing betting analysis and advice or tips or just opinions, leave a like, subscribe, and feel free to stick around. Yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching.